It's Carol at the bakery, and several times a week I get a phone call about buns. You know, do you have hot dog buns? Do you have hamburger buns? And first off, I'll tell you the answer for the hot dog buns is no. We stopped making hot dog buns well over a year ago. I'm going to say now closer to 2, simply because the number of steps involved in making a single hot dog bun, cutting the dough into the right weight and then shaping it, and then of course bagging it, running it through the slice. At all these steps along the way, we calculated that it's actually about 4 times more work to make a single individual hot dog bun than it does to make a whole loaf of bread. And so of course, if we sell a loaf of bread for about $4, if it's 4 times more work for a single hot dog bun, logically we should be allowed to charge $16 for a single hot dog bun. Never mind, it's not worth trying to explain why our hot dog buns need to be so expensive. It's easier to just not make them. So, but we do have other buns. We do have buns that may be hamburger buns appropriate for your hamburger depending on the size, but of course, not every hamburger is the same size. So, a gentleman phoned this morning regarding an event he's having this weekend, and he wanted to know about the different buns we have and the sizes and the prices. So, I pulled out all the buns and took some photos and sent them to him via, cell phone. So I'm just going to give you a little tour of what we have. Now, not all of these buns are available every day. The multigrain buns are only made on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturdays. So if you're not ordering or coming in on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday, then this bun is not quite available. But this is the multigrain bun, and it's the same as our multigrain bread. It's quite nice. I'll show you a shot of what the crumb looks like on the inside. All right, so you can see we've got millet, flax, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, wheat berries. There's all kinds of just goodness. It's a really nice grainy multigrain bun, and these are my mother-in-law's favorite. And they're really good for a really large kind of hearty beef on a bun or something like that. Okay, so those are the multigrain buns. Then in the standard buns that you're going to find, they're very equivalent to all the supermarket products. Whatever you get in a supermarket is going to have fat and sugar in it, and the sugar is what makes the dough rise quickly, and the fat is what makes the bun soft. So when people come in and they want a soft bun, like imagine that maybe you don't have the teeth you used to have, or that you just don't like chewing all that much, then a soft bun with a lot of fat is going to be what you like. And so these are the white dinner buns, and these are the baps, and they are made with the exact same dough. The only difference is that the baps are a little bit flatter, and they get what is called a flourish, the flour, before they go into the oven. So these are, again, 50 cents each, one of your better values. We sell a lot of them at holiday season. All right, and then finally, in the artisan bread category, Brendan hates that word, artisan bread, but sometimes it's the only word that can really apply to the techniques that we're trying to use. And so this is our sourdough bun, and this is only flour, water, salt, and yeast. It's got the same 3-day-long fermentation as our white sourdough bread, and it's a hearty bun. And so if you are using this, I recommend this with something. Well, you know what I really like to do is I like to take the top off. Don't cut myself on camera. All right, so I like to actually take the top off and hollow it out and put something like an egg salad or something kind of, almost treat it like a bread bowl, because it is just so crusty. It's a really nice crusty bread. So yeah, kind of medieval, put your stuff inside and treat it like a truncheon from back in the days when people didn't use utensils and they just used bread to scoop up all their food. And then finally, if you liked the baguettes, and we all loved the baguettes when we made them every day. We only make them on Saturdays now. This is the same dough as our baguette, and this is our crusty bun. And so this bun is just a really, really nice crumb. And so let me show you what that looks like. So it's just got a really nice, bubbly, soft interior. It's crusty, but the inside is very, very soft. Unlike the sourdough, which I think it's soft, but it's a bit more solid. The longer the fermentation I find with the sourdough, the more of a regular honeycomb-like interior crumb you start to get with a different bun. And so, again, these buns, the artisan buns, Crusties and sourdough. These are from 80 cents to 95 cents each, depending on which one. I can get the exact prices if anyone has specific questions. These are 50 cents each, and again, these are very standard, very similar to what you're gonna get in all the supermarkets. But then I do want to give you one final solution to the hot dog bun dilemma, and I have to thank Jackie Taylor for this solution. If you just have to have a hot dog and you need a bun to go with your hot dog, take a bag, slice it in two, there you go, and then take this half bun and slice it laterally, and you have got the perfect delivery vehicle for half a hot dog. It works, and then that way you don't have to buy a dozen of anything. You know, I know of so many people who find when they buy hot dogs and hot dog buns, they end up with a freezer full of unused hot dog buns and no hot dogs to go with them. And so just get exactly what you need. Come in, get 3 buns, and go. And then come back 3 days later. We really don't want to see you buy more than you want. We just come in, get precisely what you need. And so that's why, along with the buns, we sell all of these buns individually. You do not have to buy a dozen. You can buy one, and we'll be happy to sell it to you. So yeah, come on into the bakery, ask us any questions anytime. We're always trying to make the choices that result in a product that is good enough for us to feed our own families. And if it's not good enough for that, then we will take the hit in not selling it to you. So it's been a fun journey trying to get better and better all the time, and thanks for taking it with us. See you at the bakery.